Okay, so not gonna lie, a few minutes have passed actually, because I started like full on shaking. Yeah. Anyway, and also I was texting boyfriend and he mentioned that they finally determined that an F2 and an F3 hit. And oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Like the F3 was 2.5 miles away from me. I've never been that physically close to a tornado, like ever. And I've been around lots of tornadoes, right? Because like I'm from Texas and literally like my town is like moved into the tiny little bottom pit of Tornado Alley, right? So like I've experienced being close to tornadoes. I've gone in safe spots in like more than one state. I've never had one that close. It freaked me out. Like I was in, so let me start at the beginning. I had my surgery thingy not that long ago, right? And so I had I had taken a Vicodin because at this point in the recovery, so like I screwed my foot up way bad years ago, and I can't wear shoes that aren't like flat as a board anymore. So if I do, it like hurts the side of my foot, and it's like very intensely uncomfortable. So anyway, the boot that I'd been wearing had a little bit of height on it, and so it was starting to get intensely uncomfortable because I just could not stop feeling that pain. Anyway, so I had taken a pain pill to fall asleep, and it had not kicked in for a very long time, and I finally fell asleep around like 11:30, maybe 11:45 or something. And boyfriend woke up to go to the bathroom about 15 minutes after that, so I woke up, and then I stayed up for a bit, and then I went back to sleep, and he woke me up about an hour later and was all like, hurry up, we gotta go get our safe spot. I'm like, okay. And then he starts talking about his dad and how his dad was one of those types that like, you know what, if it's my time, it's my time. It can take me. It's the middle of the night. I'm not leaving my bed. Right? And I actually did say, like, there's some merit to some thoughts like that. But anyway, okay, so we like go to our safe space in our bathroom. We try and wrangle like all of these little animals. We've got 3 cats and 1 dog, and 2 of them were totally down with the plan of like, we give you treats, you go and chill in the bathroom for a bit. And the other 2, the younger ones, were kind of freaked out. And when I say kinda, I mean like totally freaked out. So we had to like hunt them down as, you know, Ryan Hall is on the TV, because we had at this point, like, boyfriend had Radar Omega pulled up on his phone, and I had the local news station on Facebook Live, and we had Ryan Hall on the TV that was up super loud so we could hear it from the bathroom, right? And okay, so like we finally get these 2 down. It's like they hate us at this point because, you know, they've hissed at us because like we touched them. We had the gall to touch them, you guys. Anyways, so yeah, we got them in the bathroom. Okay, got them in the bathroom. Closed the door. The power went twitchy a little bit. And then when it did go twitchy enough for it to like notice, for like the house to notice that it had gone twitchy, it shut the TV off from Xbox. So Ryan Hall was off. So it's just a local news station, and boyfriend looking at Radar Omega at this point. And so we're in the bathroom, we're chilling. I am standing right by the door. I don't know why, but I have this intense need to like, if there's something going on outside of the house that affects my family, like, I need to know now. I need to know now, and I need to know immediately, right? So I need to know like how bad should my anxiety be just now? Like how bad are we talking? just a second. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so a couple minutes go by, and we're looking at the radar, and I'm looking at the news, and we're seeing like a tornado that is like literally right here, right? And then we have like this curve, and our house is like right here. Yeah. So you see, I'm shaking again. Yeah. I've been shaking a lot lately. I don't do well with being this close to bad weather. Like, this is like bad weather took my car one time. Like, when I was living in New York, there was a tornado in New York. This is why I believe in climate change. Because like a tree fell on my freaking hybrid. So yeah, I had a hybrid because it was cheap. Because like I didn't have to fill up a lot of gas on it. So yeah, it was mostly cheap. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, I started to believe in climate change when there were tornadoes happening in places where tornadoes shouldn't happen. And like right here, right here, this place right here, this is actually not Tornado Alley. Technically, it's not, okay? But I think it is, okay? Because I think Tornado Alley is shifting, right? Because, like, you notice Iowa had, like, that tornado outbreak a couple of weeks ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that long. Anyway, yeah, like, I think it's shifting. And we need to just, like, recognize that and be okay with that, because, like, that's our new normal, okay? So I'm gonna get storm shelter, definitely. Good God almighty. So, okay. We noticed that the tornado is like right here, and our house is like right here. And I start to notice that the door is shaking, right? And like, that shouldn't be. There's no windows open, because I'll be honest, yeah, like 2 minutes before we got started on wrangling them into the bathroom, I totally came into the office and imbibed a little herb to calm myself the F down, right? It didn't work. Okay, so I knew though that I had locked the window. I'd closed the window fully and completely and locked it. I don't know why I felt the need to lock it, but I was like, hey, there might be a tornado outside, so, you know, I'll just go ahead and lock that thing. So I locked it. There was nothing else open in the house. Nothing. But the door, it kept shaking. Like there's some airflow in the house somewhere, right? Something, somewhere. And, oh, God. Sorry. Okay, so the door is shaking. I have my hand like this, like with the, you know, the door little slit in there, and I can't feel any current. So my thinking is it's gotta be like bigger than that. There's nothing in, you know, there's no air coming into the house. It's gotta be pressure, because I don't feel anything. So like, we keep waiting. They tell us that the tornado is shifting just a teensy bit, and like we just saw where it shifted to a little area over there. Sorry guys. Anyway, we got hit by a debris cloud, I think, which is we got a lot of random crap. Yay, random crap. Not like photos or anything, because if I saw photos or something, of course, I would take them to the place where they're doing the little return thingy, but no, nothing like that. No, we got a trash can lid that doesn't belong to that trash can. Bunch of beer cans. We don't drink. So, yeah, like, we got a bunch of trash. I'm sure when I go out and mow, because I can do that now, because I got the boot off and the stitches out, and yay! So when I go out and get my hand kill on and mow, I'm probably pretty sure I'm going to run over some Nerf darts too, because it just happens. Anyway, yeah, so we got a lot of debris. And a teensy bit of damage to our house, which is, I'm pretty sure, why the door was shaking. So, we had like this front window, right? and it's like awesome. And we just recently had moved moved everything around in the living room, and so you actually can see the window, and it's like all pretty and everything. And I put cute little pizza Klingons up on the wall, and anyway, dork. There, I went to go look out the window at some point after the tornado had happened. I was just like, seriously, guys, I was like shaking. I was shaking. And I couldn't calm down. I couldn't go to sleep. Boyfriend felt bad leaving me alone, so instead of going to lay down in the bedroom, he basically just came down on his recliner and like slept out there. And then I was up and around, and I was doing things in the house, and I know I was recovering from a surgery, but that's like kind of beside the point right now, because tornado, okay, they're tornado. Anyway, okay, so at a point, I was up at the window, and I was like looking out the window, and I was looking at the lightning and all of the things, and I had my hand like up on a love seat, and it kind of, my fingers kind of tipped down to the window, and it was really wet. It was like seriously wet, and I didn't have the mental wherewithal to like deal with that at the moment, so I just put a pin in it. Yeah, I put a pin in it, and when boyfriend was more awake later, we looked, and it's actually kind of bowed the window a little bit, so there was a place for some rain to get in, which is like always fun, because you totally want rain to get in. But anyway, so a little damage to the window. I got some more potting soil today, because many of my plants are going to have to be repotted, because yay, weather. But they just got a fuck ton of rain, so maybe that's good for them. I don't know. Like, how do you talk? But like, seriously, feeling. So that's something, right? Anyway, the town is parts of the town came out fine. This is one of the subdivisions that largely came out fine. We see some shingles missing here and there, but like nothing too major. Everyone's alive. Okay, everyone is alive. There's another part of town that got hit by straight line winds, and it's like where my therapist's office is, and they lost like the front half of her building, which is where she had just moved her stuff into, and so she all that's gone. Yeah, so trying to figure out a way to like, what do I have that would be helpful for a part-time play therapist? So yeah, if you can think of anything, like, put it down in the comments below, because I'm trying to come up with ideas. And unfortunately, I already gave her like all of the art supplies that I don't use, so I'm looking at art supplies I do use, and I think about a tub of like paint stuff that I'll send her away when she figures out where she is, new office-wise and all that stuff. Yeah, so yeah. And I'm gonna put down in the links below, in the pinned comment actually, I'll include Ryan Hall, y'all, the donation link for the Y'all Squad, because I think they do really solid work, and I don't have anywhere to like tell you to donate to my town specifically, because it's just all like, everybody is hurting right now. Not only hurting pocketbooks, but also we've had a bunch of icky weather all over the damn place. So, I figure that's just a good resource to something. So, yeah. I'll include the link down below for that. If you have like an extra dollar or two to throw at them, they do really good work. They go to where the places are, and instead of being the people that are like, the storm followers, the storm chasers, that come in to roof your house, I would not, anyway, moving on, they actually come and they like donate money and things, and they like help people, and they feed people and stuff like that, like real on the ground help. So yeah, that's a great place to toss $1 this year if you have it. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that sums up. My town got hit by a tornado, and 2.5 miles from my house. That's too close, guys. That's way too close. I'm not comfortable with how close that or not. don't know. I'm probably gonna go, like, maybe, what would my therapist recommend? Some breathing exercises? Yeah, I'll try that out before I try Xanax. So, yeah, I'm gonna go calm myself down now. So, peace out, my lovelies.